Hey guys, today I would like to share how to make what I've been eating my whole life. The easiest from scratch Pho Bo recipe that is so much cheaper and healthier than eating out. If you're new, my channel is all about making cooking simpler, faster, cheaper, and healthier in short video format. Thanks so much for watching, and let's get it started. In a nutshell, the whole process is just simply simmering the broth with spices and beef bones for just about 2.5 hours. Prepare the greens and steak, season to taste, and here we are. Make the bowl broth in and it's ready to go. As always, the detailed written recipe can be found in either the comment section or the description just below the video. Simmering causes water loss, so we will need to replenish our pot with water at the end. But how much? We need about 2 to 2.5 cups per bowl, so it's about 15 cups of broth for 6 to 7 bowls of pho. The easiest way to do that is at the very beginning, those 15 cups to the pot. Remember where the water line is, then at the end we will refill the pot with water up to that line again. If you have a very sharp taste and sense of smell, you may want to toast the spices before simmering. Otherwise, if you are just like me, you probably won't notice the differences between toasted and untoasted spices in the final product. So go ahead, skip the toasting part to save time and keep it simple. Now we have some knife work to do. My knife is 14 years old but still amazingly sharp because of the cheap sharpener. We simply dice green onion and cilantro. Thinly slice the yellow onion, then cut it in half. Draw and cook steak later will need to be sliced as thin as you can as well. Be sure to slice steak against the grain for maximum tenderness. Now a good bowl of pho must have clean broth, so we periodically skim up scums and debris. The most crucial time is when the broth boils up for the very first time. Make sure you don't skim on this skimming part. Finally, the broth should be bring up to a super hard boiling before ladling it to a bowl. We want it hot enough to cook our noodles to a properly soft and smooth texture. To plate and serve, add softened noodles in the bowl, followed by bean sprouts. If you like crunchy sprouts, set them aside to serve at the table instead. To tie some meat in, we then ladle the hot broth over everything. In general, the broth should be enough to at least cover everything in the bowl. Some green and herb, lime and black ground pepper. Finally, sriracha and hoisin sauce. Add them to the soup to your liking and also use them as dipping sauces for the meat. And that's how pho is served in our house. Alright, the last thing we want to take note are ingredients and equipment. For ingredients, I make this table so you can easily know where to get them from for the better price. It's obvious that Asian store is where you should go to get everything. Fresh ingredients can also be found in regular grocery store, while Amazon carries all dry ingredients. I'm picking some green onion and basil from my garden. I have both Thai and Italian basil. We use Thai for pho, but if you can't find or just simply prefer Italian basil, which is the regular one you commonly find in store, just go for it. Another alternative is beef back ribs to substitute for beef marrow bones. The broth is much better off with marrow bones, so use beef back ribs only as your last resort. To save on cost, I like to buy individual spice in big bag, but you can skip that trouble by buying this pre-packed, one-time used pho spice bag. It even has a cloth pouch in it, so you do not need a spice strainer. It will cost a bit higher though. Fresh noodles are the best, but if you have to go with the dry variety, I find it most of the time you want to cook the noodles less time than the package say, unless you like mushy noodles. Anyway, you should also rinse the rice noodles after the initial cooking to remove excess starch and to improve the texture. Finally, the only thing I'd recommend you to go for alternative is bean sprouts. Skip the store-bought, all you need is 10 seconds a day and an empty yogurt container. How-to video link is in the written recipe. For equipment besides the regular kitchen tools, we will need a large pot of 6 quarts or more, a spice strainer, and a handheld strainer. I purchased all these from Amazon. And that's all there is to know for a successful, easy, authentic Vietnamese pho soup. I wish you have a great meal ahead and I hope to see you again. Bye bye.